Hey, welcome. This is Coach Curt Johnson from the E-commerce Business School with your daily dose of destiny. Stabbed in the back. Gonna share a story with you when I was betrayed, and don't know exactly why that is, but I've been betrayed more than once in my life, probably five, six times. Yeah, kind of a pattern in my life, and so unfortunately or fortunately, I've had to learn how to process that well. So if you are new here to the E-commerce Business School or Daily Dose of Destiny, just go ahead and fill out the form at www.joinebs.com and get your free membership. We're here on behalf of Ann Sieg and all the coaches and trainers to help you fulfill your destiny. So stabbed in the back, what am I talking about? I built up a nice income, had a great contract with the company. A long story short, back when the long distance rates were going down, we were just making a lot of money, and that led into a training company, and had a nice residual income going on. I was in the Fiji Islands, living there, doing some work that I love. And long story short, the owner of the company that was paying us, that we had helped build that company, just decided the best I could figure out, he didn't want to pay me anymore, and made up a bunch of stories and just took my paycheck away. And I was thousands of miles away, and at that point in time couldn't really do a whole lot about it or defend myself. I tried a little bit, but it was a real gut wrenching check. This person betrayed me, didn't bother to talk to me. I tried to call, wouldn't answer my phone calls. I usually can work things out relationally, but that's only if you can talk to the person. And so yeah, so anyway, it was a huge betrayal that cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars in the long run. Wow, that hurt. Ouch. Well, you know what, it's not what happens to you in life, it's the decisions and what goes on in the processes of your mind and your heart that will ultimately determine your future and your destiny. Could I have held a grudge? Could I have been unforgiving? Yeah. And I'm not saying it was easy, but I did forgive him, even though he never asked for or acknowledged that he had done anything wrong. It was more in my heart of hearts. I knew for Curt that I had to do that. I also knew that there is a risk in business. There's a risk in entrepreneurialism. There's a risk in joint venturing anyway, all the way from marriage to business to kids to, it's just life, and that's the way life is going to go. So you'll kind of program yourself in those significant life events of how you're going to react in the future. You pre-program yourself. I could have said something to the effect, well, I will never trust anybody again, and a lot of people end up living their lives like that, because my experience, unfortunately, the betrayal of the human heart is a common thing that goes on in life and in the world. And so but we don't want that for you. We here at the E-commerce Business School want you to fulfill your destiny. So take a good look at the programming of your brain and heart. If you want to know more about the E-commerce Business School, you can go to www.joinebs.com. It's really a matter of, are you going to take responsibility for your life, even when, in a sense, you're a victim? I was somewhat of a victim in that situation. Well, I could take the victim mentality. I could make wrong decisions in my heart. I could blame other people, on and on. But that wouldn't serve me well to continue to create my future, to continue to forge my destiny, to continue to make the impact that I want for my loved ones and family and society, that kind of stuff. So I don't know what betrayals you've had. I don't know what the decisions and the processing and the programming you made in your heart and mind because of those events, but probably something, and it's worth analyzing, because what we see here at the E-commerce Business School is some people start out the journey well, and then life does happen, events do happen, things do happen, and those old, I'll call them sometimes what they are, bitternesses just roar up. We see it with strangers on some of our marketing. Just this venomous goo comes out of people's hearts and just say, you're this, and you're accusatory, horrible. So out of the resources of a human heart, you see the vileness and I'm totally righteous and you guys are bad. And it's just sad. It's sad. And so I encourage you not to be one of them. Instead, be one that says, you know what, this happened to me, and but I am going to go forward. I can learn, I can be wiser, but I'm still going to partner. I'm still going to do the things it takes to be a successful business entrepreneur making a difference for me, my family, and those that I love. That's our hope for you here at the e-commerce business school. And so, having said that, this is Coach Curt Johnson on behalf of Ann Sieg and Brian Cummings and all the coaches and trainers and faculty and staff here at the e-commerce business school. We want you to fulfill your destiny, even if you have been stabbed in the back and betrayed, or other life events or business events that were traumatic. That won't define your future. What will define your future is what goes on in the heart and in the head. And my hope for you is those will be the right thing for you and your journey. You'll own that. You'll assume responsibility for that. Just like a physical wound, you'll clean out that wound and make sure it doesn't get infected with wrong thinking or bitterness or unforgiveness or anything like that, so that you can move forward and still seize opportunities that will present themselves for you in the future to fulfill your destiny. So, are you going to have a great day? No, you're going to make it a great day. Coach Curt, signing out.